There's a baby involved in this, and you from the streets, you know what time it is. You don't mess with the kids.
Hey, Samore Love bugs. What's up? What's going on? You have now tuned into my Love and Hip Hop ATL reunion recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe if you have not yet done so. Also, be sure to share this video wherever you like to share videos. And don't forget to give it that good old thumbs up. And for those of you, my lovely ladies, that are wondering what type of hair I have, the review is going to be coming up soon. I am thinking about selling this particular hair just because I'm not really into the, you know, the silkier types of hair. So I'm more into like a coarser texture. So if you are interested, you can definitely email me. I have been getting a few emails lately. So, I mean, if you're watching this video, then let me know. But anyways, now let's go ahead and get into this recap. Guys, be sure to check out my other channel, which is Samore Love Real TV. That's where I have lots of different types of recaps just like this, like Basketball Wives and everything else is on there. So check that channel out. And also, you know, we about to get into this, okay? All right, so didn't everyone look nice at the recap? We had, the only person I wasn't really feeling their hair, it was like two people. It was Rasheeda. The color, I liked the color of her ombre. It was really popping. It was cute. It was different. But I feel like her hair has looked so much better so many other times. I don't know if it's just me or what, but that's what I was just thinking. Like, I understand she was going, I guess, for the curly look, but it wasn't really that popping to me. And then we had Kalenna. I really like Kalenna, but I just felt like whoever her stylist was today, they weren't on their job because I didn't really like the way she looked. She had like that model, the way some of the models go to the shows, or like how people just go to the award shows sometimes. Sometimes it's a hit or a miss, and I think this time it was a miss. But other than that, everybody was looking nice. So Joseline, she says that she doesn't think with her heart anymore. She thinks with her brain, and she thinks with her pockets, because she's trying to make sure she gets that money, and she's doing what's best for her and her future. And you know what? I totally agree for you. You got to do that. You can't let people run you. I felt like a lot of times she was just so worried that Stevie was going to send her back to the strip club that she didn't. Even though she's crazy, she's wild, at the end of the day, she would always go back to him because I think she felt like he was her only way to success. And that's why she kept on going back to him, regardless if he was doing dirty or not. So Joseline now, she was like totally coming for everyone. She was coming, well, not everyone, she was coming for Stevie J. Then after that, she came for freaking Karlie Redd, but she didn't go that hard with Stevie. It was just pretty much telling him like it was and being stern about it. But with Karlie Redd, she was coming for her. Like, she was saying things like, open your mouth, like how you open your mouth to suck that. I was like, oh, okay, where did that come from? You know, it kind of came from like left field real quick, but okay, I got it. we see you don't like her too much right about now. But she did make a good point, because she said that the thing that she doesn't like about Karlie Redd is that she's messy. And everybody was saying, yeah, she's messy. Even Ariana out in the audience was like, yeah, she's messy. She was chiming in. But one thing that Joseline said was, she said that if you're a real friend and somebody's talking about me, or if, let's say it was her in that situation, somebody's talking about her, she's not going to laugh about it. And that's where she messes up. And that's so true, because a lot of people I've seen on these reality shows, they tend to like not even laugh, or they try to walk away when certain situations are going down, because they know how things can get edited and things can be choppy and funny, and it just doesn't look right. You know, if somebody's my friend and somebody's talking dirty and stink about me, I would hope that they would walk away from the situation so that it doesn't look like they're both against me. Because once I see something like that, I'm gonna think y'all both gunning for me. Y'all both out to get me because all you both is talking bad about me, you know? So that made a lot of sense, a lot of logic. And yeah, I mean, you can talk to the enemy, you could talk to the other people that me and them is not cool. That's perfectly fine, but don't be laughing when they talking bad about me. If you're not gonna back me up, then at least don't chime in, don't laugh, don't act like what they're saying is funny and it's good, and you know, you kind of are agreeing with them by just laughing. I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but that's how I feel. Let me know what you think. So now the whole, she says that Jock only had, that he had a whole ton load of kids, and then she goes further on to say that, no, she said that Jock had a whole ton load of kids, and then she goes further on and goes to Scrappy now, and she's like, well, Scrappy, you only had one child. And he was like, yeah, well, God doesn't give you more than you can bear. And then once he said that, Erica felt the need to kind of chime in and say, but hold on, wait a minute. You know, that's because they have things like abortions. And it was like, oh, you know, Brandi seemed to get offended. So it kind of like, it kind of juke her a certain way. She kind of felt a certain way because of that. I guess something had happened. I mean, I remember she did have a miscarriage, supposedly, allegedly. But now it's seeming more like it was also something else that went down. So Jock, he gets outed by Cena, who says that she and him never really stopped messing with each other. And his beautiful lady, Miss Kadia, sitting right by his side, taking it all in, looking like she getting vexed and vexed as things are going on, as moments are passing. Looked like she was getting more and more mad. And then Karlie Redd also says something about at the wedding, he was saying that he wanted to F her, he wanted to do her. And even the host, I forgot her name, she kind of chimed in and was like, yeah, I remember you guys were dancing. He was like, yo, you're not gonna lie on me. Like, he looked like he started getting serious, like, stop lying on me. But they're just like, yo, you lie so much. Even freaking Joseline was like, yeah, you was saying that you wanted to do her at the wedding. She was like, I was right there. It was right in front of me. I'm like, dang, Jock, everybody going against you right now. It's not looking too good for you, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I wanted to believe you for a moment, but nah, I can't even. I can't. And Kadia, she just sitting there. The woman asked her, like, I mean, the host, she asked her, so what's your relationship status right now? She was like, well, we together. We in a relationship. And she looked at him like, and he was like, yeah, that's why I'm sitting next to her. I'm like, dang, she done took him back again? I guess she just trying to stay on the show because I don't see why she would take him back. It's like having the evidence smudged into your face. You know, it's like smudged into your face and you still like, nah, I don't even see it. Like, dude, it's on your face. How could you? I mean, look in the mirror. It's on you. It's like not even, it's not just there. It's on you. Oh, child, honey, child. So Stevie, Mimi, Nico, they were all talking next, and Mimi brings up the fact that Nico was saying how she was, well, the host actually brought up the fact that he said about the child will be eating from him, and if he takes that back, and he's just like, no, like he pretty much had no remorse for the words that he said. And Deb had got into it like, hold on. You know, we from the streets and you can't be talking about nobody's kids. She was like, that's a baby that's involved. I'm like, okay, Deb. Deb is laying down the law with that raspy voice of hers. She brought out the godmother voice. You know, like how they have the godfather? It was like the godmother voice. Like, you can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? That hurts. I can't. But yeah, she brought it out. And, yo, For It's Rock, she does an excellent Deb voice. I love it. If y'all don't know who For It's Rocks is, check her out. She's amazing. So anyways, she comes and says her little piece, and Nico's like, yo, mind your business. This ain't about you. You don't have any involvement in this. Stay out of this, Deb. I'm like, yo, you lucky that her son or her daughter ain't here right now because they probably would have ran up on you. And then Stevie and Nico talking about oh, you were supposed to fight me. Why you don't fight me? I'm like, what are we in school? We making appointments to fight. Like, yo, we gonna fight at 10:30, okay? Come on, we gonna making this appointment. You ready? Because you wasn't ready last time. But security guards was on deck. They got a little better security now. I felt like that part was a little staged. It just seemed like they really wasn't really trying to fight. Like, who says, let's do it right now? Let's do it. I don't know. It just seemed dumb. Like, back in the days, like school time. I don't know. Anyway, so moving on from that, Jessica, Dime, and Joseline, they seem to have rekindled their longtime friendship when she was Chanelica Benincourt or whatever the hell her name was. And they look like they cool. They shared a locker. They didn't share a locker. I'm not even sure if they did or not. they just kind of spoke about it. And it seems like the common denominator in this whole particular situation is Karlie Redd. She's the one that kind of went back from one to the next and kind of made the whole thing. And that's why she's the messy one, because she does things like that. And now that they finally was face to face and talk like civilized people instead of yelling at each other and remembering what Karlie Redd had said, now everything is good. They hugged it out and they look like they cool again. Finally, they come to where, what's her name? Where not Jessica Dime, where Joseline, she was on stage and she was just talking about how she's real close with Mimi, if you know what I mean. So I'm assuming that they probably had some type of threesome in the past, but I'm like, y'all did all of that? It probably was the other way around, like how Jessica Dime was the third wheel for Stevie J and freaking and Joseline. It probably was something like that, where maybe when Mimi and him was in a relationship, maybe she was the third person that came in and just ended up taking the man. You know, I'm kind of thinking that maybe that's why she hates her so much, you know, acting like they don't know each other when you actually do know each other. Some craziness. I don't know. We're going to see a little bit more next week. Thumbs up if you like this video. Share it wherever you like to share videos. Thanks for watching. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.